Hey, what up? What up? This is for Libra. Now, y'all, very interesting, I think. Y'all got some interesting stuff. So, for your 7/17 prediction, there was in 1974, Ringo Starr and Maureen Cox had a divorce. Something about star key could be significant. Let's see. And since you are the opposite of the Leo house, Leo got slippery when wet when it came to the pink moon reading. You can't run around being a married man and taking care of business very well. Keep yourself together. Dig on what you got. What you got means a lot. If you ain't taking care of business, expect love. Get slippery when it's wet. Hanging loose. No, it ain't right. Homework undone. Having fun ain't no good. Student versus master. Warning sign that is slippery ahead in wet or cold weather. Something about 333 Taurus housing plans changes. Like that's literally y'all opposite. And then I got Spirit of the Boogie for y'all pink moon reading. Spirit of the Boogie, cool in the game. Get up, let's boogie. Dancing, relieving. Cause you know they're like you hear little slang terms like let's boogie, and so literally it could be about leaving, not just dancing. The boogie's back again. Boogie Man, Thriller. October 13th, the moon will be in Libra. Uh, Balancing of scales. Come on, pop your fingers. So snapping. Someone could be popping and snapping, like upset. Also, with the Friday's 13th, what did you do May 22nd of the 13th? That was on Friday. What did you do January 22nd of the 13th? Because it's going to reflect your October 13th. It could be the complete opposite of your October 13th. Who knows? You know. And then we have Come On, Pop Your Fingers, Ride the Rhythm. And remember Michael Jackson, don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. What he say? Don't blame it on the starshine. Blame it on the boogie. I don't know if I got the other part right, but something about Rhythm Nation. Ride the rhythm. We're gonna pop, 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 pop to the top, rip and ride that rhythm. Something about and start again. That was High School Musical. I was in like theater arts in school, and I did a lot of acting and stuff. So yeah, and singing, dancing, loved it, still do. So when the boogie comes to you, when the boogie comes to get you, you ain't got nowhere to go. Oh Lord. Okay, now remember the song with the Thriller, Michael Jackson, when he was like, how can I put it? Not when something looks right, you look right between your eyes. You're paralyzed. It's no one's gonna save you from the yes, something about no one's gonna save you. I guess this is like a spiritual inclination that save yourself. It's the baddest little boogie in the land. There is no beginning and there is no end. Wow. Whew. Something about note to self. Like this shit go on and on and on. is y'all? Oh, here's your Cinco de Mayo reading. Predictions. It has everything to do with now, so that's why I'm recapping like this with y'all. Libra. Un día a la vez, one day at a time. Needy. I find myself served. Or someone could be like, I can help myself, or I can do it myself. And then you got that church song. I'm just a woman. Help me to be all that I can be and everything I am. One day at a time. That's all I ask of you. That thing. So it says help me see. I want to know. I must do it. So you could be asking someone that something and it's permanent and it literally is going to open you up. It shows the way which I must follow. Serve for my sake. I want to live one day at a time. A lot of you, that's how you live. You don't like rushing. A lot of you could have been compelled and felt like someone's rushing you. That's what I ask. That's what I ask of you. Give me strength to live one day at a time. Yesterday I passed. So literally maybe some old ego death, or something about a test. We have, you could, June 22nd to July 22nd, Cancer season, because of the new moon that was on the 17th, and I did the 7/17 predictions. And again, y'all, is the Ringo Starr and Maureen Cox get a divorce. So something about Barbara, this is Shirley, because something about Barbara Batch was in it. Someone could be getting their bachelor's degree. It could be a bachelor party or bachelorette where something went wrong and the whole thing got called off, or because of bachelor party and realization of like maybe a pregnancy, something of those linings. Someone could be calling something off. So what did you do February 27th could reflect this. Something about the 7/17. So no man is good three times. You could be in a 2-year term degree program or a 4-year term degree program, because this is about how the president can't be president for a certain amount of time. You gotta let somebody else try. So then we have, okay, yesterday I passed, my God, tomorrow maybe help me today. I want to live. Remember it was the prostitute, like Cheryl Pepsi Riley, she played as a prostitute in the Tyler Perry um play, where she was the guy in the blue suit, the pimp or whatever. So something about prostitutes, pimps, and concubines, that could be a ruling, presiding, where someone's getting caught up. Uh, where she's like, I want to live. So it almost is that energy of, okay, everybody else is getting it, but then that's the one who got away. So you already lived among men, you know, my God. So someone who's like seven, Snow White and Seven Dwarf energy, lived amongst men, or a man who's lived amongst women. You could be the only boy, only man in your immediate family, something like that. Um, and then it says, you know, my God. So somebody knows you, or knows about your spiritual self system or whatever. That today is worse. It's much pain. There's a lot of selfishness and a lot of evil. Ayer ya paso, Dios mío, mañana jueces. Yesterday I passed, my God, tomorrow maybe. So es lo que pido de ti, dame, or dame. Es lo que pido de ti, dame. That's what I ask of you, give me. So, Dios mío, es lo que pido de ti, dame la fuerza para viver. My God, that's what I ask of you. Give me the strength to live one day at a time. And something about the Leo reading for their Cinco de Mayo. Remember, that's y'all opposite house. Exodus 5 and 7 might be significant, or Exodus 7 and 5. Leo reading was Prison de mi amor. Something about Pito. Something about Elia, Eli, umbrella, maybe umbrella insurance, or someone had a bad day. It's just those rainy days. Something about March 20, I think 4th. That was on a Thursday. Red car, rainy days. Um, I think that's it. I got your pink moon thing. We got your, and then you got your neighbor, which is literally Virgo and Scorpio. Virgo got money. This is the pink moon reading. Virgo got money. Glad it's night. Glad it's night. Unapologetic when somebody messes up a night came to my head. Money is the root of all evil. Money is the key to Hollywood, expensive cars, fancy homes. Money is the key to politics, gangster with gun, turning tricks to get kicks. So yeah, definitely some prostitution pimp shit. Excuse my language. Prices are so high. Yes, they are. Costs too much to die. Oof, it does. Evil is the root of most people. Hmm. Get good, get good. So this is could be a warning to somebody too, like get together. So for Scorpio's pink moon reading, we got why we can't be friends by war. Time is up. You had time. That's what I wrote here. Aries moon placement, time for action, fiery climax, graveyard magic, ancestral ritual, love, life, and corruption. Fumble someone's heart, mush mouth, ready to rumble, secret, loss of a life, picture magic, the last straw, straw man attacks, no legal advice at all during this video. We got la la la, someone could be named La La, something about Deborah Cox, can't be friends because someone's still in love, Detroit Rock City, something about Lulu, September 28, 2010, could be significant. Something about nation, PPP loan, snowfall. Look what this girl did to me. Um, cause we got the PPP. What is Trey Songz's album? It has P's in it. Pleasure, pain, and something else. So something about pleasure P as well. Seeing you around for a long time. I remember when you drank my wine. Walking down Chinatown, New York. So someone went to Chinatown and literally was in somebody else's face. Something about the CIA. Walking down Chinatown, New York. I call you, but you could not look around. They was probably busy. You saw them in public. Try to call their name. They was in the whatever. Pay my money to welfare. The welfare line. The color of your skin don't matter to me. Wow. Someone is, this is probably a love call too, like, ooh, like, yo, I don't care what you look like and none of that. Everybody don't see what I see in you. I like that. So as long as we can live in harmony, yeah, this is interracial love. I kind of like to be the president. So they got motives. So I can show you how your money's spent. Ooh, yeah, this is some foreign stuff. I don't speak right, but I know what I'm talking about. So someone's very passionate and can be taken like Misunderstood. What if the bad guy goes good? Yeah. Cliches in the dark past. So literally, you don't have to be a foreigner. You could be an American Indian, and then someone's a Moor. You can be Afro Latina, and you're dating someone with a nationality, or they're American national, or something about them having their stuff together, or they're associated with associations that could back you up, give you kind of like some cushion for the pushing. Maybe somebody got cushion for the pushing, or that's how they look at you. You could be skinny with plenty, like myself. Um, looks can be deceiving though, baby. Don't get it twisted. So, moving forward, I don't speak right, but I know what I'm talking about. Very, just very passionate. Yep, that's Trey Songz album, Passion, Pain, and Pleasure. That's where the can't be friends. Where he was like, and I'm sitting here going half crazy. So that song, Half Crazy, I just want my friend back. There's a lot of emotions here. Like, first of all, I think a lot of people are pulling at your energy in so many ways that it's friendship, it's love, it's partnership, it's business, it's personal, and somebody wants everything. There's a lot of them who want everything, but not everyone can handle everything. So choose wisely, because this is permanent. Um, I know you're working for the CIA, and then Eddie Griffin, cocaine in America. Uh, just saying, that's what it was, comedy, entertainment purposes. So yeah, CIA. Someone knows. So maybe they're working for like undercovers, and then they wouldn't have you in the mafia because like you literally went one direction. Maybe that other person that is your divine counterpart wants a divine counterfeit energy because maybe y'all ain't seeing eye to eye right now and just trying to, whatever relationship y'all trying to aim for. Something about the time 7:14 p.m., 10:14 p.m., or 1:14 a.m. on the 15th of any day could be significant. My kids was singing Jingle Bells too. I wrote this down. I don't know why they were singing Jingle Bells, but if you go to the actual reading, I literally said that. Life, jingle leg, jingle leg. Okay. Um, I put that here too. I don't know if I said that in the video, but just in case it is here. Life, remember the movie Life? Jingle leg, jingle leg. My name Jingle leg, jingle leg. So literally, someone could be living a life, and now you're about to see Libra, because your Mars reading is effective outcomes due to correct judgment. All is forgiven. You are here to love. And it says planet of energy, action and sex, survival instincts as well. So sometimes people do things to survive, and you may not understand, like, I wouldn't have done that, but you're not them and they're not you. So move forward with it. Sheds light on your sexuality and whom with as well, your energy, true feelings of it, desires that light you up inside, and how you cope, expressions of anger and aggression. So this is what this is about. You're about to see why people was upset with you, why they what shouldn't have been, like everything. So they wouldn't have you in the mafia. Why you can't be friends? Well, why we can't be friends? I want to be your friend. And then somebody like, look what this girl done did to me. Look what this boy done did to me. It's a lot. Making sure I get everything. Hmm. Okay, making sure y'all. And something about two people. Scorpio reading Pedro y Pablo for the Cinco de Mayo reading might be significant. You got again 1 day at a time. Yeah, let's go. Think that's it. Other than, hold on. Let me do your Ringo Starr and Marine Cox energy. Yep, 1975. This happened. And okay, so something about Marines, Cox and Wilcox. I don't know. Ringo Starr, Marine Cox, Starkey, England, 2 to 4 children. Someone went back to their ex, and that's just a fact. They probably got married to him. They're not even married, but they did lie about like if they're dealing with them while dealing with you. They was like flip flopping, trying to see what was energy like, and they got with them, and now they're getting a divorce. It looks like. So first wife, that was their first wife, literally, and now they're over here being judgmental about marriage now when they literally made that option. Now they're looking at you like, wow, I don't know, this one you could be it could be their first husband, take it how it resonates. Something about Obadiah energy, actual versus spiritual. So something was spiritual and something was actual. So they look at you as like a spiritual connection, like a relation, versus the other party where it was made a reality. Something about February 11th, May 18th of 2022. Mary Cox, Liverpool resident, changed her name to Marine. Someone could be a hairdresser like she was. Mary was a hairdresser. So something about Madam C.J. Walker came to my head. Beauty shop. You could want a shop of some sort. Might might not necessarily be beauty or hair oriented or something like that. Maybe someone gotten because something now this is just me being studious in my area. Something about Samson's Revenge where the hair and some rituals and stuff like that where I believe with this now, this is probably how that person put roots on someone. Because I'm just looking at it from my perspective. I ain't never did no one's hair, other than, they know who they are, but I don't do that. Like, even times when I was like talking and dating and stuff like that, I was like, "Are you hungry? You want me to cook before you come?" And they was like, "It's up to you." Or they would say, "Yeah." However, I always suggested, "Hey, I'll cook the food when you get here so you can see how I cook." 'Cause I'm sorry, stuff like that matter to me. And now things like that are coming back to them. Like they're noticing that you actually cared. So Friday is the day she passed. What? Oh my God. Um, bone marrow transplant for leukemia treatment. So this could be something about that leukemia and bone marrow transplant. Something about their white blood cells being fighters. There was an attempt at reconciliation between Marine and Ringo after Ringo broke up with Nancy, but it was too late. So, you got Nancy Schaefer, rest in all respect and peace. Uh, there was a reading I did for Scorpio were Nancy, and this was the Magic Man reading, I think. Yep, this was for the Scorpio Magic Man. Yeah, on the second page. Um, Something about Ann Wilson and Nancy Wilson. So the last name Wilson. Hey girl, how you doing? My name is Charlie. Last name Wilson. And I was wondering if I could take you out, show you a good time, invite you to my house. Here's my number so you can call me. And don't forget it, babe. My name is Charlie. Something about good luck, Charlie, and all kinds of stuff. Like for the 717 predictions in on the 7th month of the 17th day of 1939. Something about I did that for the Leo moon. Charlie Barnett and his orchestra recorded Cherokee. Something about impress others, get praise for doing so, fear of productive criticism, accept feedback. So this is probably one of the reasons why somebody didn't act on something. They wanted to make sure everything was everything and laid out, you know, studious, perfection. Yeah, something about the Cherokees and the Leo and taking action of it. Um, like some John Smith, John White, whatever, uh, Pocahontas, Matoka stuff. Now with this and the Magic Man, someone it's like someone met the Magic Man. He had or the Magic Woman. They got the magic stick. I put 33-degree masonry on both in both lineages. Like literally their parents, both sides, mom and dad, both of them have this in common. Something about Aquarius moon and rising. Something about come through and chill. Mario, I can hear your heart crying out for me. Someone wants to help, but they are quiet. Silent and abundant prayers for your person. Universe wants you to be aware of their needs because whatever you do or whatever you go through, they go through it with the twist. So if you know that that is who heads up, warning as well. Chill. Some about it's getting louder. Now, a lot of you are cleansing your energy and stuff, so this could be why they're coming back around or they're trying to, or you got the feeling that they are, because they could feel you trying to literally cleanse and get away from that because you're tired of. I noticed with my effect of my relationship with the Most High God and you and me and what we had and we ain't even doing nothing and talking and for some reason I'm still going through and I notice it has some funny twist to do with you and it's like someone is just like playing games. You feel like Summer Walker with the playing games. That song could be significant. But they literally, I think they ghosted you and literally they are, they're with someone else. And then someone wish they never met somebody. They wouldn't hurt. They're hurting inside. They probably got a taste of their own medicine, something like that. So we got Ringo falling in love with Barbara Batch. So someone's getting a bachelor's degree, or they fell in love with a bunch of women now, or a bunch of men. They can't really choose who they want. Some caveman energy. You know, they're just literally out here cavemaning. And, you know, they didn't really have structure, trial and error, learning this, learning that, caveman stuff. Something about the crooks or something. What's that? Caveman stuff. Um, Marine went back to Isaac Tigrit. So the wife that they were with went back to someone else. This probably would hurt them, but they probably hurt them numerous times. We got New York, Queens, Barbara. This is Shirley. Somebody 5'7". Something about the numbers 7'5". Again, Exodus 5 and 7 or Exodus 7 and 5. Augusto and Ringo. She played in the movie The Spy Who Loved Me in 1977. Ringo is a Cancer. So this is someone who could be Leo, Virgo, or Cancer, or anything cusp of those signs according to the position. They could be Virgo cusp Cancer. No, excuse me. Um, Leo cusp Cancer or Cancer cusp Leo. Barbara was a Virgo. Barbara Batch was a Virgo. So something about what you do when it comes to your Virgo placements, like people think you're a witch or some shit. Like you just very studious and you take what you learn and you make it make sense and you show improve. Marine Starkey, she was a Leo. Ringo was a Cancer. Hmm. Something about Dreamboat Annie, Big Mama. Hmm. Let's get into your stuff. After y'all going to sleep, getting up the next day, I'm going to do the other readings. And then I'm going to go my butt and sit at a restaurant. So, y'all in the ninth house, Sagittarius got Directo de Corazon for their Cinco de Mayo reading. So, something about directions of the heart. Also, Sagittarius for their Mars. Something about need someone different. And then they're in the third house. So, that's Gemini energy. You could be life path number 3. You could be 9. I thought I heard something. So anyway, really thought I heard something. But anyway, this is about you being intellectual with making a permanent decision with this 9 in here. Because I literally didn't even think about it. I just put signs, where they, I didn't even think about order. I just do. And then I put the number because according to that, that would be the house that it's in. So you're making an intellectual and very emotional intellectual feeling. The 9 of chalice or 9 of wands come out. Confirmation. Effective outcomes due to correct judgment. All is forgiven. You are here to love. So you're forgiven and you forgive others. Everyone check your Libra placement. That's great. So good deal. Maybe somebody says that saying. I know a few people who do. So effective outcomes due to correct judgment. What was you right about? Hold on. I ain't did right. Got this oil on my hand. spider. Oh yeah, I know I'm doing. Ha 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 ha. Okay, y'all. Message to the haters. Oh yeah, we're getting rid of it. We're getting rid of you. So that's in reverse. And this is in reverse. Why? Okay. So Luke 14. So Luke 14 and 18. Something about 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6. And they all with one consent. This is your energy. Began to make excuse. Oh, I had this down. Let me say it again. Luke 14 and 18. And they all with one consent. So everyone came as one. This is in reverse. I don't think you knew it. Now you know. Or either you had a hunch and this is confirmation. So, and they all with one consent began to make excuse. The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I must needs to go and see it. I pray thee have me excused. So someone went somewhere, bought property. Maybe they went somewhere to a grave site. This could be a man who went and bought property, and versus the others who went and got graveyard dirt. Usually they ask the gatekeepers to be doing things like this and stuff. I mean, they can get men to do it too. I ain't trying to be like that, but yeah, somebody as a collective group went up against you. So in reverse, on the right side, your debt is paid, forgiveness, karma is happening to others around you. They feel you have the answers. Move quietly but loudly by examples and actions. So that's what it was like. It was in reverse. So I would say really respectfully until this is situated, and this is what probably the binding thing is about, or they're using something you said as consent without other acknowledgments thereof, especially when it comes to real estate. No legal advice, but I have my real estate certification in law. And when it comes to land and property, it has to be done in contract and paperwork. Um, you can, and if you did not sign the documents, or they could have already did something, they didn't actually, go to plan, and now if you don't join or go on board with it, they get in trouble. This could be that energy. But then they're also trying to use things against you to make you feel like you have to do something with this your debt situation in reverse. We're gonna do some more. Hold up. Yeah, confirmation on that side of that consent. You need to call back your energy. Use the compass we know of. Then, then use sown, because some people don't know and then some people do. You feel me? Um, Use that method of the compass to call back your power from those directions. Trust the weavings. So if that angel message card comes out, that is affirmed. You can be saying 123, 132, 313, 231, 321, 312. Something about them ones, some twos, some threes. It's like a bunch of trying to get in order sometimes and discombobulation thereof. And so this is in reverse. Public intoxication, Article 59, no legal advice, Title 14, U.S. Code 443 through 444. And line 4 of that says cursing, or shouting at or otherwise rudely insulting others, or line 5, begging for money or other property. They might mess up your night with London lights unapologetically. Bobbies, another word for cops in London. Bow Street, Fayetteville, Bow Street runners, criminal justice advocate. This is in reverse. This was on page 420. Some about weed, marijuana. All black everything, black hat, letter R. This is in reverse. Only reason why I think that is because they're trying to call you a beggar. They're trying to say, they're probably trying to say not that you publicly intoxicate or stuff. Certain arguments and stuff you had with people in the past or recently or something like that in public, they're using these things against you as if you haven't learned anything, or you're not moving on, or you're always into something, or trying to use these little petty things that actually they're responsible for as a replica of you're not ready to receive some kind of big deal. They want your deal, and they're steady trying to find a way to bind you when I don't know if that's happening. Most High said no. I've been had my eyes on you. You belong to me. That sounds very narcissistic. In reverse. And you know, 701s or 107s can look like LOL. I'm gonna love you right this time. In reverse. Like, what? I don't know with all this secrecy here. So maybe a confirmation of why this ain't out. Karmic divine feminine or karmic divine masculine put roots on the real person you're needing in your life. This was up, right? So any of these names could be significant. Martha, Fryer, Kevin, Gary, Slim, Jim, maybe Slim Jim, maybe Eat Them, Ashley, Jimmy, someone that's a public speaker or does speaking of any kind in a place, like the big kahuna, or everybody looks to this person, or they have a title and they do speaking. Jones could be significant. Small fry could be significant, literally a nickname, or with this yellow card, something about a franchise, McDonaldization, take them back to that McDonald's. Like, what up? That was Jay-Z. Uh, something about Rena, May, Moore, and Boykin. Yeah, I did it. What you gonna do about it? Excuse me, that was energy of why that karmic stuff came out. So, in reverse, and this is about weed. Oh my God. So Alice was kicked out of the flower garden because she was a weed. Remember that? Remember they said she's nothing but a common vul vul. What's it? Always used to say it. Now I can't say it. A common vulgaris. Something about Artemisa vulgaris. Artemisa or Artemis plants are very great for parasitic issues at this time. Get you some. Um, Alice was kicked out of the flower garden because she was a weed. Do you smoke or weed charges? They could have used this again. I know they did that to me. Yep. September 15th. Ain't give me no ticket, but they rightfully should have, but wanted to harass about drugs and stuff in my car. So somebody that know you well told about like a lot of shit that you do. And I don't know if you need to be fucking with them, but then get mad if you said something about them. This is probably why. Oh, hell no. Yeah. Change for me. And this is an abuse of power as well, with it coming out in reverse. Someone thinks shit funny. It ain't about to be funny after a while. That's cray. I'm hearing that shit cray. Ball so hard somebody wanna find you. But you gotta remind them, all y'all so slow. I'm too quick. You gotta be quicker than that. You behind. Oh my god, I didn't say that right. But it's a good day. It's about to be a good night. I'm about to be a good wife. And it ain't gonna be with you. You just mad 'cause it's you. That gotta wear that egg on your face. Let me tell you, Shamu, Shamrock, kick rocks. What you thought? You big thought. Thought wrong? Get right. Tell them hoes, good night. Ball so hard, motherfucker, wanna find me. Anyway, um, check your Aquarius placement. Oh Lord, I'm driven. So that's in reverse. I think, okay. So the House of Aquarius, Age of Information and stuff, you could be seeing 1111, 411, 1144, 441, or 144. Because basically the 11th house is about workshops, you know, meetings. Hell, with this in reverse, it could have been meetings in bedrooms. Um, yeah, somebody about to figure it out. And it's like, yeah, I don't need this. Bye. Nah, I'm good, cut, you know. Okay, so something about Oya and Baba Lue, protective nature. Aya, Faya, Baba, Bottle, Papaya, Papa, Aya, red, blue, make purple. Good, right? So something about together is better. X, Texas, Tennessee, Peru, Crip, series. Wednesday could be significant. She governs winds, storms, transformative forces of nature. Sword, whip, warrior, woman. That's Oya. I'm hearing oil. That's basically what that is. Now, don't be acting like y'all learned that on your own. Thank you. Get them most high if they do. I'm calling judgment right now. Thanks. So, he, Babalue, is the Ori of disease healing, looking at, looking at as a, he's looked at as a man with nothing, homeless, and crutches. So, this person now is down on their luck. So, Wednesday is healing, protection from illness. So definitely, if you're trying to do like cleansing and stuff, cause you know people do voodoo in other ways than none. That should literally be a day that you do like spiritual baths, because how people use or reaches against people. So definitely, that is something to consider. I would consider Wednesdays and Fridays and Saturday, either Wednesday. Now, definitely Wednesday, but you can choose between Friday, Saturday, or shoot, you want to do Sunday? You know, Abatala, you know, tranquility, rituals of honor, and whatever. But, you know, respectfully, if you know you are trying to overcome sicknesses, you know, you feel tugs and pull at your body because they're literally messing with it, I would say I would definitely say either Friday or Saturday is good because you got Yamuja, Olakun, Olarun, and down here, you know, American Indians is called the Wakanka Khan. You know, King Khan, Khan, Fair Khan. You know, they got all that from us. So I don't understand why people want to sit here and Oh, like, can y'all please tell where y'all got that stuff from, please? Like, it's annoying. It's annoying. I mean, like, in a sense of it's okay to be inspired, but y'all literally acting like y'all made it up. Anyway, I'm in love with you, although I say I love you. Man, this person is like everywhere, but where they need to damn be. I can't make this up. Look at that Pisces. Like, they could have a Pisces Venus, like, or heavy Pisces placements. And with these two blue cards, you're definitely having to choose between. Now, this is just the overall energies for these meanings of the ones that came out. But definitely some fishy stuff, yin yang. Like, it's like somebody knows what they need to do, but they don't want to do it at the same time. I think that's a lost cause. That's a boss hog. It's like somebody just wants something and things for themselves in a way. They want you to be humiliated because that's what they went through. Like, if you truly love someone, you would not treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad that I wanna leave. Now they about to be hurt. Heartbreak Hotel. Six of Swords with the Six of Wands. This person to Route 66. I just said if Nine of Chalice come out or Nine of Wands, that someone did something based off of into. Okay, let's go back. Hold on. We're gonna just keep that here. We don't even need to do that because Libra, you are in the ninth place, no race. Okay, this is not a competition. You don't need to rush. Take your time. Do it right. Okay. Now, with this Nine of Chalice here, this is just explaining that you got to make a decision that is philosophically correct, logically, but more like emotionally with this Nine of Chalice in reverse. Because I know, 99, look at that, 99 problems or something, they won, but this is the energy right here overall. The wheels in reverse. Like, somebody luck is just out now. And you seven? Yeah, somebody luck is out. Like, it's over. Like, yo, it's gone. Like, this is between a lion and a lioness. But someone's luck ran out with a lioness. Like, if it was upright, I would consider that lion energy. The man, whoever's in this energy, though, I believe it's a woman in her emperor energy. But this right here, with it being in reverse, the strength, and whew, and we got Aquarius house, which is 11 out here. What did y'all do on June the 11th? I went to Walmart the same day, met a Pisces. Damn. Met a Pisces, said he was used to work at the Library of Congress in the cafeteria, so he was close to like stuff, he seen stuff, you know what I'm saying? And we in the same area. He was trying to get art stuff for some relatives, and I just needed it to get these cards. I need to get these rainbow cards right here, and I was gonna make me some, and damn, yeah, somewhere over the rainbows, bluebirds, like somebody's just about to take that leap. It looks like. So met a Pisces on that day, 6/11/23. I bought 4 items that came to be $11.11. My Sagittarius placement in Mars is 11 degrees Fahrenheit and 11 degrees Celsius. I can't make this up when I say. And then Sagittarius Marses, we got needing someone different. Get somebody else to do it type of stuff. Because with you being in the ninth place in our spot, respectfully, we could flip switch, whatever. We still are who we are, no astrology necessary, but because it's here, respecting the work of others. Basically, what I'm getting at is you got to make a decision that literally is like you could be bossy or very masculine at this time if you are a woman, or you're a man turning down that bossiness to be in this energy here to make a better emotional, intellectual decision. Because somebody, and that's just me saying, hold on, can he get right over here? Somebody can't get right, but you put him in jail because you was trying to say something wrong with him, and literally that person got picked up, and now they basically what happened. We can't get right, everybody. I'll wait. Everybody's trying to latch on to can't get right to get out, but that was for him, you know. Sad to say, and they should be happy about how they assisted someone to make it somewhere else so they can do what they were destined to do. But with the Six of Wands in reverse, I think that somebody does not or did not, will not want you, or however those replicas are, they didn't want that for you. So with this Six of Swords, there's probably some people across seas or, foreign uh, involvement. Because this looks like a very, very big deal here. You could have family like coming through from somewhere because they didn't think it would get like that. Now it just did. So, them six can flip. So we got pop potential 666, 999, but in this case it's 696. Hold up. The compassion of Jerusalem, the sins of the priesthood. Man, yeah, this is what I was reading earlier. The false shepherd described is the back page of 696. So what's 669? Now 666 is God's sentence. And then we have the plague of insects. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah. So we got Joel, chapter 1, verse 4. That which the palmer worm have left hath the locust eaten, and that which the locusts have left hath the canker worm eaten, and which the canker worm have left hath the caterpillar eaten. Awake ye drunkards, and weep and howl, all ye drinkers of wine, because of the new wine, for it is cut off your mouth. For a nation is come up upon my land strong, without number, whose teeth are the teeth of a lion, and he have the cheek teeth of a great lion. Verse 3 says, tell ye your children of it, and let your children tell your children, and their children another generation. So something about worms. And then it says, Ephraim shall say, what have I to do any more with idols? I have heard him and observed him. I am like a green fir tree. For me is thy fruit found. Who is wise, and he shall understand these things? Prudent, and he shall know them. For the ways of the Lord are right, and just shall walk in them. But the tran- transgressors shall fall therein. Hmm. Something about the plague of insects, man. Oof. So this could be a lot of you. There's a bug right there. Something about spiritual bathing, cleansing. This could be something that you're doing personal. Has nothing to do with anything literal. Like just cleansing your energy so you can make these choices. We got the Six of Swords with the water here. A lot of y'all are seeking outside help for cleansing. With the Six of Wands, a lot of y'all are going within for that, perfecting it, critiquing, getting better and better. Also fasting with both of them here. And so with the Emperor and Aries energy, you want to make a good first impression. But you're humbling yourself and also allowing yourself to make room for correction of self. So with the Queen of Wands and this Nine of Chalice behind each other, I would say this is more of you using again spiritual bathing, spiritual inward practices that actually are getting approval from the ancestors and others before you with this upright. And then also someone who just knows this is what I need to do, and that's what I'm doing. This is what I need to say. That's what I'm saying. This is where I need to be. That's where I'm going to be. You could be manifesting this to yourself over and over and over because something has changed. The tables have turned. Now somebody's like, but I'm still in love with them, but I don't know if that would have been a good selection of choice with the strength in reverse, because then you would have been. It seemed like you would have been back at square one trying to find the strength again. Look at this shit. And this is at the damn Lord forgive me, but this is at the bottom, and the lovers are in reverse. So maybe they, and then we got the King of Chalice here in reverse with the Devil upright, with the Nine of Wands behind it, with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, they was giving they're sorry or apologetic, whichever one you like to say, about giving you chump change when they should have gave you more. And they want to express that with this Nine of Wands. Also about feeling sorry for themselves for selling themselves short because now they realize they shouldn't have did you like that. They would have been great and better off. So with the lovers in reverse, that's that Virgo energy because you're in the ninth house. Flip it around, that's a six. You got a lot of sixes out here. Someone took Route 66. They didn't really come from a loving place. Now they have no choice but to forcefully learn love. Route 66 is about being loved. Route 99 is having no love at all. They hooked up with somebody who now does not give a F because they was too busy couldn't forgive you. They were too busy trying to hold on to stuff that you did knowing damn well there's stuff they did as well. And it's not that you trying to run from it. They was thinking about this. They had time to think about it. Really, a lot of them did not. And then, it's about perspective because with this in reverse, I think they did think about it, but they thought about it not long enough and made a decision impulsively fast with this emperor in reverse. And now this is how they look. And look at the worm coming out their belly. They could have said this about you, or they're thinking you got something to do with that. So all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, they weren't gonna talk to you about it. They was thinking, but they probably done did so much out here. Remember I said Barbara batch? They probably messed with a batch full of people. And look, somebody dodging bullets out this motherfucker. That's just all I know. So with this devil though, they was definitely on demon time. And the crazy part is they had an opportunity to do something corrected. They had plenty of time. Plenty. Mm. This is at the bottom. So what's at the top is this. Let's talk about that. Excuse me. Yeah, this was at the bottom. I was just seeing what was behind all that, because this is really what I want to talk about. With the strength in reverse, like you lost hope, you lost everything but faith. Okay? So with this Knight of Wands in reverse, you was hoping, asking, texting, and wishing that they would come back or that they would just speak to you. Or I'm getting already like, why don't you speak to me? So it turns you into a person that actually doesn't give about loving and being in a relationship. Now they want you to be in one, trust them, and all this shit. Like, what? This is some oil. I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna do it myself thing. Because they're like, you got two queens out here. Someone is embodying, and they're just in divine interventionally evolving. And there's nothing no one could do. They've been trying to stop this for a minute. But all they had to do was have a damn conversation. But that's the problem. It would have revealed certain things they didn't want. And it happened any damn way with this Ten of Chalice in reverse when it come to their family. Now they hollering it's not fair. But what's not fair is you could have literally been honest with the person in the first place before it even got started. And it would have never happened. But this person, whoever this is, still wants to take responsibility for something. They're willing to go the distance and fix something. This is all in reverse because someone literally attacked your faith. They wanted to test your spiritual system. They wanted to see, oh, it ain't gonna work. Not knowing, you know, God has, did what he had to do when it comes to his son that he didn't even want to do, didn't have to do. So with you wanting at least them to express what the problem is, they didn't want to say anything though, whatever the fuck that was about. So with this Queen of Swords in reverse, it's just you guarding yourself. You're safeguarding. Like, no, I don't want to talk now. No, I'm not gonna entertain you. Well, just in case you call and want to speak, I don't have to. So this could have took a toll on literally any abundance that you had, because this puts you in emotional distress, and that's not fair either. When really it looked like somebody betrayed a wife here or a husband, but they fine, they moving on, or they don't care, or something like that. They could be bossing this person around thinking they was gonna run stuff, but use you to do it, like a concubine or whatever. This is someone who travels a lot too. Maybe in so many places. Let's see what this is. What is the moon like? What we on? We're on a 1 minute and 11, or 1 hour and 11 minutes. Excuse me. So 111 is very significant. Hold your vision. Emotions are running high. Super moon. So something about these full moons is gonna be super duper, and you need to hold yourself together. Hard work is paying off. Keep going. I don't know what you're doing, but it's doing it. It's getting gone. It's ghosting. Or all that shut for the world really damn paid off. So these fell out too. I just want to go ahead. So this is what you got though. Communication is key. Yep, it's coming. Y'all gonna talk. So we got conclusions are within reach. Look at all this good energy. Conclusion is within reach. That's a full moon eclipse. I consider all of these moon cycles eclipsual, because with every moon, three of them, just two are full, one is new, which is in the middle of the month on the 16th, and that's the tower. The moon will be in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. The moon will be in Leo, getting out of Leo into Virgo. So then we got the end of a tough cycle approaches with this full moon in Capricorn. Literally, that was a few. So basically, whenever the Capricorn moons start to show up, regardless if it's full or not, basically it's about the end. Something is coming to an end, and it's something you've been really wanting. I'm really speaking divine health over people at this time, because somebody been trying to cleanse themselves to cut cords and ties, and it's working, baby. Keep going. Bring love into the situation, though. You know, don't come from a mean, hateful place. Be honest. You know, tell the truth. Do what you got to do so you don't have to worry about, like, anything coming back up. Go ahead and close that shit. Go ahead and do what you got to do. We got nothing will come of the situation. 9 times out of 10, the damn relationship. Like, whatever the hell. So, confidence is key. Like, somebody ain't got no confidence versus someone who is prideful. So I think both of y'all, like my grandpa would say, both of you gonna have some Leo problems when it comes to this tower day, August 16th, with the new moon in Leo, coming out of Leo into Virgo. Confidence is your key to success. You might have to be publicly speaking, But we got the public speaker card here. A lot of y'all ain't even really gonna run into them or anything. This is really about what you've been working on, and it's gonna show and prove. Like if you've been doing a lot of herbal stuff, if you've been doing a lot of like farming, agriculture, projects like books, music, this stuff is paying off. Like the things you say are being manifested in 5D, and it's gonna, like, it was 5D for a minute, so a lot of people couldn't understand like what you doing, or they couldn't wrap or figure you out, trying to figure you out. So now it's been 3D'd. So now they're gonna get it. Now they're gonna get it because they had to catch up due to your mustard seed. Look at that. You hot dog. Can't catch up to you. They mustard that you with this shit. Okay, let me stop. But confidence is the key to success. With that full moon in Leo about your pride, I think that's you. And the other person is just, they're not confident. I don't even think they're gonna come to you and say shit. Surrender to the divine full moon. Yeah, with these full moons, they're not gonna do it. They lack confidence. So with you bringing love into the situation, you're trying to figure out, what do I need to release, and I need to be sure. Because you still believe in somebody, like you still believe that they're capable of being this. You don't want to be this. Somebody is forced to do something, but it's going to be okay at the same time, even though that's not what you actually want. That's not what, you know, if you could have it your way, be like this, and that's that. But at the end of the day, healing, the cleansing, the eating right, the exercise, that body, them boobies, that booty, everything look good. And then that man with that lovely, lovely torso. Baby is shining. They see them thick old legs and stuff with the veins popping out, looking like a damn god at this bitch. So we got the rose garden, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. A lot of you are, listen, communication is key. You need to do some spiritual bathing, and probably that song by the Jiminil, I forgive myself and I release. Ooh, all the things that don't serve me now. You need to forgive yourself. Cause a lot of you, it's not even that they studying you on a I'm coming. You could just feel some pressure, like a baby, like you're crowning, or something that you are birthing, or really the attention that you're actually getting is gaining momentum, and a lot of people are paying you mind. So now you're trying to figure out where all these other energy pools are coming from. And basically, what's going on is you're being heard. Everything that you've said is being taken into initiative. And so you got to understand too, a lot of people are intuitive themselves. So what's happening is they're getting exactly what you're saying according to their life. So you got mystic roles, compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. The anointed in reverse. So a lot of you have probably been dilly and dallying with people who are not anointed. Okay, they fell out. Healing is happening. Oh, confirmation. Keep going. I told you. You heard it here first. And I think that's because the rose, it says the rose thread in reverse. Inner call, soul led, mystic, living courageously. A lot of you, healing is happening, but I do think it's because you finally realize what you have to do. This is in reverse when it comes to soul, inner call, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. A lot of you, that pride, a lot of it was lack of bravery with pride interjection. So with this protection of boundaries and clear communication, You're basically standing your ground. It's like you might have saw some videos people using the stand your ground rule. 'Cause a lot of you are going through a lot of crazy things, like being followed, being watched, uh, especially your divine feminine in any kind of way. You don't have to be a woman, or you're just being watched, and it's like, well, what the hell? And yeah, you're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. So healing is happening, and it's happening miraculously and mystically, mysteriously. And with this rose thread, it's a mystical way. Maybe you don't believe that something is happening or will, but you need to change your mindset. Then we got healing the mother line. Healing, ancestral work, mother line are growing up. A lot of you are doing it yourselves and no one else in your family is doing it. And I don't want no family members to be upset about what I said, but I said what I said because a lot of stuff, a lot of people don't get needs to happen so that everyone could be living happily. And you are just that star seed. And that's that. They ain't got nothing else to do with like you trying to be funny, jealous, because you got stuff that you got to handle too. And it's really because when your family looks at it, if they, look at it really deeply, you're handling stuff that your family also is going through. Because a lot of you were fine and everything, but now you're you're having to handle stuff as if you were someone in your family, because someone in your family literally is going through something similar to you, but literally it's the same now, but in a different replica. But literally the problem is the same, but it's just the situation is not the same of how it happened or something like that. So a lot of you are taking on the problems of your ancestors and your family only to like show and prove of your skill, your mastery, so that you can be the one they come to for sure, and they know you are going to be able to fix it. And and really, if they kind of just listen and do it's done. They don't have to worry anymore. You don't have to worry anymore. Rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. This came out sideways, but both sides deserve that. This is not about just this side and what you did and mm, all this looking better than the other. It's just one of them situations where when you step, everything else falls into place. Literally, you get healed, everybody else gets healed. When you figure out the secrets to, unlocking your cash flow of resources and things that you're good at, then everybody else gets that same abundance. But they do need to respect, like, cause some of you are young doing this, like, and you're gonna have people thinking because of your age they're supposed to be doing it. Like, it could be a little jealous streak, but if they knew so much and knew enough about God, God doesn't look at age as a number when it comes to His works. He really don't. Like if you really read the elder scripture carefully, it has everything to do with sometimes y'all be disrespecting children who are light years ahead of you, and you're adults and you're about to get really humble. So it's kind of like the parents that did us wrong, whooped our butts, but now that we got kids, we can't whoop our own children. Now you want to act right? Listen, that's just you and your karma and your conscience. They ain't got nothing to do with us. So we got, hey, look, I'm sorry, I said it. Look, it's just an example. We all kind of did it somewhere. The Great Mother, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms is in reverse. Like I said, somebody, they're just not going to do it. I don't think they're going to until you do. It's kind of like they're waiting on you to do all these things, and then they're gonna do what they're supposed to do. But by the time you do that last move, it's kind of like chess. You know, the game is over. There is no, then I can move, now that you move. What? So plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, and ground action. This is in reverse. A lot of you been not going outside. Remember we said they scared to come outside? You need to go outside. So codes of the seeds, the blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Whatever you bring out, it will manifest. You need to believe that in ways that actually will create the life you want. So we are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. This is in reverse. It's something about you got to go outside for. I made a little song or whatever. Here's the lyrics. Yesterday I took a walk outside. Yesterday I had to swallow my pride. That was yesterday. Now today I'm alive. I'm trying to see what I can do now. I'm really a good rapper though. I can really make some music though, and that's coming soon. Don't bite me. A lot of y'all in trouble because you've been biting me since I was a child, and you mad because, you know, I can actually pinpoint that, but that's not my problem. Actually, I'm moving on, and I'm still gonna do what I want to do. You can hold on to all that. I'm still gonna say it. What you gonna do? Because I know I made it. You didn't. You just copycat. You a biter. You a latcher. Anyway, no shade, but it's facts. Where did I lie at? So anyway, something about go outside more and ground yourself so that you can be prepared for this season. And I think it has a lot to do with your anointing and people literally about to see it with the anointed card in reverse. They a lot of people couldn't see it. A lot of people are noticing it now. It's gaining momentum. It's gaining. But for a lot of people, you just need to keep moving. Nothing will come of the situation. And I think it's really because it's a done deal. Y'all, the House of Seven is done. There is nothing else that can be done about this. It's set in stone. Someone is getting that healing. Someone is walking away. You might stumble, but you ain't falling. I mean, some ATL skating rink shit. Somebody went to ATL, thought it was gonna be all cool, and they failed. It's kind of like the time Simba with this surrender to the divine full moon in reverse. His father called him. He was walking, and his paw hit into his father's footprint, and he noticed, yeah, I overstepped my boundary this time, or I shouldn't have did it. I felt so confident that this was gonna happen, but then this ended up happening. See what I'm saying? This is in reverse because now someone doesn't have confidence. It's probably a day that you're going to really need some confidence and you need to surrender as well. And we got believe in the impossible is in reverse, but have faith in your dreams is upright. You need to stick to your faith. I don't care what they talking about. I don't care what they saying, because you've been this far and it has not stopped you yet. You have not fallen even when you had to ask for help. You see what I'm getting at? Literally, I feel like they're gonna push you in a position where everybody's gonna want to help you even more. That's what they keep doing. It looked like where you minding your business trying to handle something, and they literally listen. Oh, keep pushing. They just mad because when they knock on your door, they can't come in. Not on the hair of anybody's chin if you got some. No offense. They trying to huff and puff and blow your house down, not knowing this house made of brick. Like twin flame in reverse. It tried to come out upright. It came out in reverse. So something about yin and yang, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. You probably realizing, yeah, we not good together. No way. Something about paradise in reverse. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. You could be going by your damn self. Like literally going out and doing everything alone. And you cool with that? Just make sure somebody knows where you are, timing and everything. Like it's so listen, in this time, being around people is great at this time. This is where this ground yourself is, and this 11th house energy again. That's about community and building and stuff like that. You need to be around people that can actually make this thing a reality. So if you're gonna take trips, make sure it's about business. If people watching you, you really need to have you some protection, or either I saw a girl with a snake at the bottom. So either you need to have protection. Okay, we got healthy choices in reverse. Somebody's beating habits out the butt. Somebody ain't making healthy choices. You could be. But if someone's stalking you, you got gaslighting, perception, focusing out, watching, looking. Clearly her sounds. If they're doing this, you need to have protection. You need to let someone know where you are. It's okay to have somebody with you. Just make sure you can trust them. That's all I can say about that one. So with this healthy choices in reverse, a lot of you are starting to change how you eat, where you go, what you think, because healthy choices is not just about eating. We got making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So a lot of you are noticing you ain't been focusing on yourself. You could be sleeping a lot more. Sleeping actually helps with fasting and stuff. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Ooh. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events. So you're evolving from the way you used to think, the way you used to feel, perceptions, perspectives. You're open to all things. You just want to be the best you can be. With this boat upright, you're not rocking the boat. It's steady. It's the waves, the weather, everything's good. You just got hating ass people, like, and then some, they're trying to stop you from being happy with this paradise in reverse, not knowing every situation that they put you in, even potential relationships that can work out and be great. You are finding content with, oh, well, if that person or whatnot cannot see this and that and third, you're not forcing it, you're not making it, you're just like, who cares? I'm moving forward. I can't stay there because I'm gonna find myself like I was last time, Heartbreak Hotel. Yeah, we got separation. Like you gotta separate to do this. So relationship evolving in the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. A lot of you are about to get this month. Everything's gonna be steady, and you're gonna be ready for whatever. Cause they didn't know it was gonna be like this. They kind of started something. Want to be started something? Well, we're here now. So with this boat, we got camera with this boat here. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Like, yep, things is coming out to a close. You're gonna know what you need to know. With this camera in reverse, you could be seeing things you don't even want to see with this closure. And some of y'all with this in reverse, because someone is not gonna come around, you're literally gonna be in places where you're gonna run into them. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. In reverse, probably old memories you had. Y'all not focusing on those things. You're not focusing on any of the old. You're trying to manifest new. This is why they would say on some Janae Echo, you're selling out, but not, you know. So, um, with this in reverse, it also is about people missing out. They can't see you. No, you can't come. No, you're not invited. See what I'm saying? Versus everybody else who deserves to come, will be going, is invited. Because, you know, when people see that you glamorous and flossy, flossy, that's not my lyrics. Thank you, Fergie. But, yeah, they want to come so they can be flashy too. But, you know, on some flashing light shit, you just want to show off. Like, you're not here for the business of it. Like, you just want to reap the benefit of all the benefits I work for. This is the time when you start getting that success. It is time for you now to enjoy that by your damn self. Let people miss out, because when you ask them, hey, you know, let me help you out, or let's do this together. And everybody will probably make excuses like, well, we was waiting on you, or you gotta open your mouth, or you gotta do it. No, after you gave, you opened your mouth. You said what you said. You said and have addressed many things. They knew what you were doing. They was just watching. And at the end of the day, you don't owe anyone nothing but yourself. Life of an entrepreneur is success. Comes with many stressors and stress. Don't do that. I love you. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the video, and work on that. Like, y'all are doing great. Have some confidence. Really, I think this is the other person. I ain't gonna lie. With all this y'all doing, popping out, this is the other party. So, you know, you're the other party. You lack confidence. You don't believe. And ain't nobody got time to be dealing with you and your flip flop. Cause like, you got faith, but in what? Cause if you don't believe in the impossible, you're not surrendering to the divine. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, you know, out of ordinary. It's like divine masculine, divine feminine, your counterpart. You probably believed in the wrong one then. Perception, perspective. You probably believed in the wrong one, and you don't have confidence in them, and you don't believe in them anymore, and you're having faith in something else. But I don't think it's going nowhere with this climax. Fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. I'm an Aries moon, and we got Aries energy out here in reverse, Emperor. Somebody's turned off, yo. And then we got a win-win outcome is in forecast, and balance, spirituality, and practicality is upright too. Somebody's getting balanced. Someone's gonna find their talent. Someone's gonna find that dude or that girl that don't mean them no malice. I'm just saying. Well, yeah, what do you need to release? You want to bring love into the situation, but you gotta find out what you need to release. Is it with you, the one on the good side here? I'm gonna get on your butt too. And you're good enough with all this six energy and this flip flop. They want to make you feel like you're not. Especially with the 16th, it is a new moon coming out of Leo into Virgo. Yeah, you're gonna be fully equipped on some. It feel like a full moon. I'm good enough. I can do it. I can handle it. But you gotta figure out what you need to release with this in reverse. This right here. Because you got love and you're bringing you and everything into the situation. Literally, there was a new moon yesterday, August 1st. So maybe someone wants to bring love into the situation. They need to find out what they need to release. And they're saying, but it's you. You're good enough. I don't know. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Heavy Scorpio placements here. No Scorpio moon, but Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, Mars, Pluto. No, excuse me. Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, and Pluto in midheaven conscious. With this in reverse, my Scorpio placements. All I'm going to say is this. Working through fears. Yeah, it got to be done. That's that inner work inside. What you're scared of, go ahead and get rid of. So meditate and contemplate. So on both ends, y'all yin and yang properly. But I don't think this is a twin flame anymore. Like, I think this is like a soul contract. It could be a realization that it's a soul contract and not a twin flame. Because a lot of people find twin flame dangerous because that's like evil twin, bad twin. Whether they'd rather have a soulmate. You know, people got their differentiations, perspective. Twin flame could be great if they learn how to tap into that one little drip of the other side of them with their partner and learn how to use that other stuff for what's needed outside or like the protection of their divine counterpart acting like a divine counterfeit out this mug. So, yep, y'all comment, like, share, and subscribe to the video. And I appreciate y'all so much. And, peace, la paz, y